Year, 1951. Location, San Antonio, Texas. Plot. It was a time when our present day was presented in black and white pictures. When our knee-kneeling lynchings were still performed on the stages of branches, she showed up and answered her calling. Answered in a language even wooden paddles couldn't stifle. They named her Carmen. And this is her story. Based on true events, with scenes of heroic sequence, she began hurdling obstacles at birth, began the climb to activism by roping herself to her native tongue, refusing to be bouldered down by oppression. She opened her mouth. With words spoken and written, she doubled down on what it meant to be Mexican, to be Chicana. She said she always knew the power of words, knew the power of a story, so she put ignorance to sleep with non-fictional iterations that captured the beauty, the power, and most importantly, the nobleza of her community. The depth of the character, the root of their connectedness that runs deeper than the weeds of racism threatening their nature. She spoke, fertilizing the forest of minds that would sprout greater futures regardless of the soil they came to be planted in. I read that. Tafolla denotes a measure of land, but when Carmen comes before it, it denotes the measure of the impact she had on the world, saving it one prose at a time, treating it like it never tried to haiku her sonnet, shorten her melody. And while we all like haikus, we all need to hear her song. Hear her sing like a safely caged bird, even though she's been out in these streets. Efforts were grass-rooted, and just look at how they've bloomed, like wildflowers, spreading across cultures that she still waters today. Be it through 40-plus books or one woman with multiple looks, she portrayed the struggle and the strength, the challenge and the triumph. Gave others what society tirelessly tried to take from her: hope, belief in self, the benefit of the doubt. She knew that for most people, all we ever really need is an opportunity for people to see us as we are and not how they prefer to label us for the sake of their fragility. She gave the underserved what they should have never been denied in the first place: a chance, a different vision, a more accurate narrative than the one fabricated by her oppressor. The message: find the nobleza in yourself. Go deeper into yourself so that you always come from a place that is uniquely you. Say things the way you want to say them. Tell your story. And I receive that message and echo it with an abundance of gratitude, knowing all too well the need for validation in a society that now shows the injustice to minorities in living color and high definition, yet still wants us to be blind to our truth. Her message is one for the masses, even those who didn't want to hear her speak, but she did anyway. So in the language they attempted to separate her from, I want to say, Carmen Tafolla, gracias para su servicio.